What's up, YouTube? How are you doing today? My name is Tiara Madeira, and this is my first YouTube video. I have been contemplating making a YouTube video for forever, basically. I feel like we all have different voices, and we all have different and unique voices that have something to offer to this world or to people in general. And I feel like sometimes what I say could be relevant to someone. And I feel as though that I have that different voice and I have that unique voice. Why not bring it to YouTube and share it with people that might have something in common with me or might connect with me in some way? You know, I look at other people's YouTube videos all the time, and I feel like a lot of them are inspirational to think that, wow, like these people are doing it, they're inspiring people, they have a wonderful following and a wonderful fan base, that why not bring my own, you know, presence in and maybe fill in that gap where people think that they're not related to some people, and maybe I can help some people out. I know that's really cheesy, but that's just how I think about things. I'm a cornball. Like I said, been thinking about making my first video for the longest time, and what I decided to do for my first YouTube video is to make a Q&A. So I picked 20 questions that I think that best describe me and can give you a little bit about myself and get to know me a little bit. So question number 1 is, what's my full name? Just said it. Tiara Marie Madeira, and in Spanish is Tiara Marie Madeira. And what my name means is earth, wood. My parents did not think, they just didn't think this through. But yes, my name is Earthwood. So y'all can call me Earth, whatever. I'm used to it. People, my friends, like they always bother me, make fun of me and stuff. And that leads me to my question number 2, what's my nickname? And to my friends, my nickname is Dirtwood. Ha 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 ha. Where am I from? I am from South Jersey. Yeah. Why YouTube? And I think I described that a little bit in the first few minutes of the video. Like I said before, I feel like we all have uniqueness to bring to the world, and some of us bottle our uniqueness up, and some of us decide to open the lid and bring it out to the world. And not everyone's gonna like, you know, the things that we bring to the table, but someone might. And I'm a firm believer that if you can impact one person in the world, then you know what? Damn, you did a great job, because everyone deserves an influence. And whether it's me, whether it's somebody else, whether it's whoever, I think that we all have some sort of influence we can bring. And what more positivity in the world is going to hurt anybody? None. So why not bring more of it to the world? So that's why YouTube, trying to bring positivity. And I'm a corny person, and I'm so awkward. But yeah, bring more positivity to the world. Question number 6. We're at 6, I think. Yeah, 6. My favorite food. My favorite food, I don't really think I have one. I'm fat and I just love to eat anything. I will try anything. For instance, I travel a lot, and I went to Curacao, and it's a small little island in the Caribbean, and a delicacy that they have there is iguana soup. So my cornball self, why not try something new? So I tried it, and it was actually pretty good. So that was my experience with that. My mom and everyone thought I was weird for that, but I think it's interesting, and it's an interesting story. Funny thing is that I just went back to Curacao a couple months ago with my family, and I wanted to try, I wanted to eat iguana soup again because it was so good. Come to find out, iguana soup is illegal. And when we went to the place to ask for it, they were looking at us like we were crazy, and they were just like, maybe you should probably whisper that because it's illegal. So yeah, iguana soup is illegal, so don't try it. But it was good, and I'm not endorsing iguana soup. don't go around killing iguanas, basically. 7. What is at the top of my bucket list? Like I said, I've been blessed to travel to so many different places with my family, and I have been fortunate enough to, you know, cross some things off of my check some things off of my bucket list. But some of the few things that I am still wanting to do is, like, for the longest time, I've wanted to go to Australia, and Australia just, you know, it just calls me. Like, I just want to go there. It's so far across, like, Earth, you know, and I want to try something new. But another thing that's on the top of my bucket list is actually to go skydiving. I've been cliff jumping, I've been scuba diving, I've been snorkeling, and done a bunch of stuff, but that is literally the one thing that I still have not come around to getting to do, even though no matter how many times I plan on doing it and, like, actually, like, okay, I'm saving up money to go do this, I'm gonna go with these people, we're gonna have a great time, something always comes up and I can't do it. So that's currently one of the 2 things that are top of my bucket list right now. And of course, my camera's dying, so I'm gonna have to go charge that. But we will be back when it's charged. And I'm back. That took longer than expected. Yeah. First YouTube video and my camera dies? What? My camera is a liar. It was on full charge and then it just died. Anyway, back to the questions. Now we're on to my favorite quotes. My favorite quote is, inhale the future, exhale the past. And I actually have a quote of that tattooed on me. I just feel like that quote really resonates with me, just because we go through so many things in our life, and whether they're negative, whether they're good, whether they're like just anything, we go through so much, and sometimes we get so overwhelmed with the negative things in our life that we forget to breathe. And I feel like this quote just means breathe. Remember that this moment is only for a moment. Remember to breathe. Remember that it's going to be here for a second and it's going to go. Situations that are either negative or positive, and you know, whether it's negative, like I said, you know, remember to breathe, that this moment is only here for a second. Remember, inhale your situation, because in a positive situation, that moment's only going to be here for a second. So I feel like inhale the future, exhale the past. It's just like, inhale, there's more to come. Exhale, it's gone. Remember that the path that you're on is leading you into a direction, and keep breathing while you're on that direction. Question number 9. Do I have a best friend? Yes, of course I have a best friend. Her name is Dilsis, and she is a pain in my rear end, but she's my best friend. We met in high school, so we've been friends for about 8 or 9 years now. We met in a home economics class, and it's so funny because we talk about this story all the time, but to put it simply, we met in our home economics class, and we were actually sitting right next to each other, and we connected because we were the only Hispanics in the classroom. So we sort of just looked at each other, and she's just like, if you know my best friend, she's very blunt, and she just looks at me like, what's your ethnicity? I'm like, I'm Puerto Rican. She's like, okay, good, I'm not alone here. And she's Dominican, so she's like, we connected because we were both Hispanic, because the school that I went to was a predominantly Caucasian school, and it wasn't necessarily a negative thing, but in a situation like that, sometimes you feel alone. So it was nice that we both connected, because we felt some sort of, I guess, at home together, and we became best friends off of that. Question number 10. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have a little brother. His name is Matthew. He is about to be 5 years old, and we are 18 years apart. So I'm 22. I will be 23 in August. But yeah, we're 18 years apart. Yep. My mom waited a nice amount of time to have him. But that little boy is my world. Like, when I tell you best friends and just like your soulmate, I don't think I found my soulmate until he was born. And I know that sounds so cheesy, but that is my world in a nutshell. Question number 11. Do you have any tattoos? Yes, like I mentioned before, I have a tattoo on my ribs. It says, inhale the future, exhale the past. I have another tattoo on my arm right here. Those are coordinates. And yeah, they're coordinates to a location. Question number 13. Who's the first person you call when you have exciting news? First person I call is obviously my mom. But I always end up calling her like about 10 times in a row because she never knows how to answer her phone. I don't know why that woman has a phone, because I will call her like a million times and she will not answer. So I'm like so excited about good news. I'm like, oh, gotta call my mom, gotta call her. I mean, let her know what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Call number 3, 4, 5, 6, 30, 50. She don't even answer. Now I'm not even like excited about the news anymore, and I gotta call somebody else. But the first person I call is my mom. But obviously, there's 2 people actually that I call my mom. The 30 times that I try to call her, and I call my girlfriend, and she typically picks up the phone right away. So, 2 people at home. Those are the 2 most important women in my life. 14. Describe yourself in 1 sentence. I would describe myself as a very passionate and loving individual. Question number 16. Do you have any broken bones? Or no, did I ever? What? Have I ever broken a bone? Yes, I have. I got a boxer's fracture on my hand playing rugby. We're gonna say that. I played rugby in college, and the day of my first match is when I broke my hand. I was out for the season. Well, yeah, majority of the season. So I broke my hand. Countries you visited. I actually haven't visited any, I guess, countries. Like I said in the beginning, I've been to most of the Caribbean islands, so I'm working towards actually visiting like other different places, like I said, Australia, Europe, all those kind of things. So I've kind of covered the Caribbean, so that's not too bad to me. So I had an amazing experience with those, but now I'm working on going to other like bigger places. What do I do for a living? Question number 18. What do I do for a living? I actually recently just graduated from college. I went to Rowan University, and I'm currently trying to find my career. My favorite teacher. Actually, my tattoo with the coordinates is dedicated to my favorite teacher. Her name is Miss Flores. In high school, that's when I met her. Unfortunately, she passed away a couple years ago, and that's what my tattoo is symbolic for. She was an amazing teacher. She taught me the meaning of family. She was my Spanish teacher, and like I don't think I would be the person I am today if it wasn't for her influence on my life. So my coordinates are dedicated to her. It's actually the location that we first met, which was in our Spanish classroom. My star sign, I'm a Leo. And if you could give your younger self advice, last question. If I could give my younger self advice, I would tell myself that things will get easier. Your life will get easier, and life is too short to dwell on the little mishaps. You know, you will succeed, you will find your way, and if you don't find your way, it's okay. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to be perfect. And I would just tell her that, you know, as a young gay teenager, you will be able to be happy. You will find the one. You will make life decisions and life moves. So don't be depressed. Don't be unhappy. Don't think that the world is against you, and don't think that your family doesn't love you, because they will love you for who you are. Remember that you are you, and the most important person in this world is you and your happiness. So make sure that you push and push yourself hard, because at the end of the day, things will be okay. Take life one day at a time, and each day will be easier and each day will be a success. So that was question number 20, and that is the end of my first YouTube video. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope that you stick around, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that I'm awkward and still getting used to all this stuff. Yeah, again, like I said, I'm awkward. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next YouTube video. Peace.